this third eye focus class. We started in child's pose. And I want you to play a little bit about your head. Sway your head side to side. Maybe make a circle. It's quite nice for the neck as well. Good. Lift your head. Bring your hands in front of you. Stretch your arms. And bring your hip up. Let your knees be underneath your hip. And bring your chest down towards the floor, puppy dog. Your armpits are open, your chest is open, your throat is open. Inhale, coming to all fours. For today, because we're working with our internal eye, we're going to be doing a warm-up that you already know. Cat-cow, a bit of a stretch, a bit of a twist. See if you can do it with your eyes closed, just listening to the instructions and feeling around your body. So as you inhale, let your belly be soft towards the floor, open your chest. Looking up, push your hands onto the floor. And as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest, arch your back. Making a full parenthesis with your spine. Inhale, release your belly towards the floor, opening your chest. Expand your chin up. Exhale. Arch your back. Tuck your tailbone under. Push your hands onto the floor. One more. Inhale. Open it up. Exhale. Belly's in. Make full stretch of your back. And bring yourselves back to center. Now we're going to bring the right arm up into a twist. And thread it through. And we're going to repeat it 3 or 4 times. I leave it up to you. You know what's right for you. Once you've done as many repetitions as you wanted, see if you want to bring the left arm behind your back. And we're going to come back to center. Come into a child's pose for a moment. Feel your right and left side. Compare them. Connect with the breath and connect with your body. Come back into all fours. And this time, the left arm will come up, open it up, and thread it through. Push the hand on the floor, open up, and thread it through. One more time, or 2, or 3 times. Just do what feels right. And then maybe bring them up and the hand behind. And bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. If you're wearing socks, this is a good time to take them off. And come into your downward facing dog. The sun is shining on us, guys. Yes! Down dog. And walk your dog. Bring your right leg up towards the sky. Push your hands onto the floor. Feel the whole of your body. And looking towards your hands, come into plank. Bring your knee towards your chest. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, bring your knee to chest. Can you bring your leg really high against your chest and bring your forehead as if you were able to touch your forehead onto your knee? You're on the ball of your foot, your body's high. Now look forwards and keeping the leg where it is, bring the foot down onto the floor. Yes, that's it. Good. Open the hip, push your back heel away. Check that your feet are train tracking, they are not in one line. And from here, come up into your high lunge. Bend the front knee over your ankles, stretch up. Now, your arms can be parallel to each other, or you can interlace your fingers, have your fingertips, your index fingers pointing up, and come into a fully extended high lunge, arching back. Opening your throat. Exhale, bring yourselves back to center. Bring your hands towards your chest. The back heel is still off the floor. We're going to bring the left elbow onto the right knee. Push hand against hand and look over the shoulder. Push your back heel away. Breathe deeply. Inhale, bring the left hand onto the floor and have your right hand coming onto your hip, turning around into a side plank. Your foot can be on the floor or you can have it on top of the other one. The hand can stay on the hip or it can come up into side plank. Release your hands onto the floor, coming into plank. Knees, chest and chin are lowering to Chaturanga. Inhale, Abdogha Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths in down dog. Breathe deeply. That's it. You can walk the dog. And we know we have to do it all on the other leg. So, left leg up. Push your right heel down towards the floor. Push your chest towards your thigh. Inhale here. Exhale. Knee to chest. Keep looking forwards for now. But push your hands onto the floor and your belly's in. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, knee to chest and bring your forehead towards your knee. Push it up. Push it up, up, up. And look towards the floor. Bring your foot towards the ground. That's it. Good. Push your back heel away. Check that your feet are train tracking and they are not so wide that you won't be able to lift yourself up. Coming up into standing. Bring your hands to interlace, middle finger pointing upwards. Push your back heel away. Breathe deeply. Try to have your arms straight. If you can, arch backwards. One more breath in here. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands towards your heart. And bring the right elbow onto the left knee. Hand against hand. Push your back heel away. If balance is a problem, you can release the back knee onto the floor. One more breath here. And release your right hand onto the floor. left hand comes onto your hip. Come onto the side of the foot and either bring foot over foot and arm up, or keep the hand on the hip, or you can have the foot in front of you. Push it up. And exhale, coming back to center. Chaturanga. For those of you that are doing the foundation yoga, come over your wrists, onto your tiptoes, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. And come into a child's pose for a moment of rest. So rest into child's pose. You can have your hands underneath your forehead. And just think, I'm gonna talk you through this sequence. It has warm up enough in here. Switching off my fireplace. All right, so just close your eyes and visualize, use your third eye, your vision for the sequence. So we're coming from down dog, we bring the leg up, knee to chest 3 times. The third time we push and we bring the head towards the knee, making a big arch with the back. And then from there, we place the foot on the floor. Keep the attention on this sequence in your mind. From there, we come up, we rise up into Warrior One or High Lunge with the hands in Shipana Mudra. From Shipana Mudra, hands, we come into Namaste, hands, palms together, twisting opposite elbow to knee. From there, we rest the hand on the floor and turn around, coming onto the side of the foot into side plank, Vashisthasana. From there, we come back to center into plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, up dog, down dog. Good. Come into sitting for a moment. This is the moment of truth. Okay, so some modifications. Andrew, because of your shoulder, I want you to be very, very careful with that side. So when you go into your side plank, we're coming from low lunge into side plank. I want you to put the back knee onto the floor and then bring it sideways. If this is too much, then don't worry about doing a side plank. Come straight into a down dog or something that will not impact your shoulder that much. Anybody else has any issues in particular with any parts of this sequence? Hira, yes.
When we are coming in a low lunge and then we push up into the high lunge,
yes.
I find that I can't stabilize because then my feet are just from the plank are really wide apart.
Exactly.
And
yes.
When I'm pushing up, I think my legs are really wide apart.
Wide apart. Yes. Yes.
Adjust it to bring it closer.
You do. Yes. That's why. That's a good question. When you bring your leg forwards, many times we can have a very wide stance. Coming from here to standing can be challenging. So one of the things I'm telling you is always try to have your legs train tracking, for sure, so that you are not balancing in one line. The second thing is, until you develop the strength to come up straight from a very long stance, you bring your foot here, you bring it between your hands, then you check where you're at. And then you can bring your hand onto your knee and then come up or push yourselves up. But it is true, you are in a very wide-legged position, which means that the strength to push you up needs to be greater. Be mindful of that. You can even have a chair or a a sofa next to you to help you be more buoyant and come up. But you don't have to be doing the splits. Anything else? No, okay. So we're going to do it as a flow, yes? Let's come into a downward facing dog. Hopefully, having visualized the sequence will help you do it more on a continuous flow. Try to keep that image in your mind and follow your intuition on what you need to do. Good. Heels towards the floor, chest towards your thighs. Your feet are hip distance apart and your heels are down towards the floor. We're going to do one breath per movement. Inhale, right leg up, push your hands on the floor and your feet down. Exhale, knee to chest. Your head is forwards. Push your hands and your chest up towards the sky. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, hands are supporting you, come forwards. Inhale, legs up. Now you will come onto the ball of your foot, arch your back, bring your knee towards your chest, trying to touch your knee onto your forehead. Then lift your head, bring the foot onto the ground. You're in a low lunge. This is where you check how wide is your stance. If you want to bring the back foot just a fraction closer, you can. Bring your arms up. Shipana Mudra if you have the flexibility on your shoulders. If not, the arms should be like a V. Arms apart, arching back. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your chest, opposite elbow to knee. Push hands against each other. You can rest the back knee on the floor if balance is an issue. And release your hand onto the floor. Come into a side plank with the modifications that you need. You can have the back knee on the floor or the front leg, the front foot on the floor. Then come into plank, Chaturanga, up dog or cobra, downward facing dog. Full inhale, full exhale. And to the other side, left leg up towards the sky. Look towards your hands, knee to chest, pushing up. And bring it back. And pushing up. Bring it back. Pushing up. Head to knee, push, push, push. Now look forwards, bring the foot between your hands. Check that your back leg is not too wide and your feet are train tracking. Bring yourselves up. Bring your arms up. Hands can be together or apart. If you can, arch back. Exhale, hands to your chest. And twist towards your knee. Opposite elbow to knee. You can release the back knee on the floor or keep it up. Release your right hand onto the floor. Turn into your side plank. Either foot on the floor or the back knees on the floor and the front leg is extended. Or both legs together. Exhale, hands onto the floor. Chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Child's pose. Wonderful. We're going to do it one more time. One breath per movement. If you feel tired, then you stay seated. If you feel that you can do it, you stay seated and you imagine doing it. So if you feel that parts of your body are having enough, you can accomplish your yoga practice by visualizing it. So it can be a challenge. But if you can really keep your attention, you are going to be doing it. Go with what your body's telling you today. Let's see if you can listen to your intuition. Down dog, please. Feet 6 inches apart, feel. Kathy, don't arch your back so much. Bring your belly in, and your ribs together. So hips up, push your hands on the floor, and push your chest towards your thighs. You can bend your knees a little bit. That's it. Even more, bring your ribs towards each other. Lovely, very nice. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee to chest as you exhale. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, knee to chest, push it up. Head towards the knee, push, 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 and foot between your hands. And coming up into your high lunge. You can have your arms apart or together, opening the chest. Exhale, hands towards your heart, opposite elbow to knee. Very nice. Opposite elbow, Violetta. That's it. Hand against hand, and you push the hands together. The back knee. Very good, Charlotte. Very good. Very good, Ellie and Hira. Feel, rest your elbow on the knee. Then release the hand on the floor and come into side plank. Yes, lovely. Good, strong yogis. And coming into plank, Chaturanga. Lowering down. Up dog or cobra, shoulders back, Hira. Down dog. Yes, that's it. It's tough. Left leg up. It's the last effort. Left leg up and knee to chest. And up. Knee to chest. And up. Knee to chest. Head towards the knee. Push, 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 push. And bring the foot between your hands, coming up into your high lunge. Arms can be apart or together, hands together, but your elbows should be straight if you can. And bring your hands towards your chest, opposite elbow to knee. Push and look over your shoulder. That's it. Lovely. Release the hand onto the floor, coming into your side plank. Make sure that you've done the side plank both sides. And then coming into plank. Lower down, Chaturanga, knees, chest and chin. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. You can either have 5 breaths in down dog or come into a child's pose. Listen to what your body's telling you with regards of how tired you are. Very good. And when you've done your 5 breaths, come into a child's pose to finish the class. And you can stay in child's pose, go into Shavasana or come into sitting. We are closing the class now. If you have the time and the opportunity to stay for longer in Shavasana, please do it. 3 arms and shanties to close the class. Inhale to begin. Oh. Try another tone. And maybe another one. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your hands together to your third eye for clear vision, to your lips for wise words, to your heart for an open and pure heart. Namaste. You can rub your hands and bring your hands over your face. Namaste, everybody. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. I hope you enjoyed that.